patience, just waiting your turn. You know, and I feel like that's a key component to becoming successful is like being patient and waiting your turn, because it can get so, I said it before, it can get so easy just looking at someone else's plate, looking at all the food on their plate, but you're not even realizing what's being cooked up in your kitchen. That's gonna be so much greater. So right now I'm about to make my my fruit smoothie. I had a protein shake earlier, but I'm not too hungry, so I still want to put some in my stomach though. So I'm gonna make me this smoothie. It's very good for you. A lot of nutrients. It tastes like a slushy. It's just something different. I haven't had it in months, probably since like August, to be honest with you. But I still have the ingredients, and I wanted it, so I'm about to make that. And I'm gonna let you guys know how it tastes. Oh yeah. Amazing, bro. Buzzing. Now, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of my recipes and methods I'm putting on my school community, bro. So when I launch my school community, you guys need to definitely be sure to join the group, join the community. School community, bro. I'm gonna really make sure I change people's lives. Like that ass. There's a lot of times when people are trying to offer a service and it's not really that impactful. The stuff I'm putting on my school community is a life changer. Now, the reason why I say that is because on my community, I'm gonna provide structure and foundation, which without structure and foundation, you won't be able to accomplish anything. It's necessary. It's a prerequisite to being successful. It's a prerequisite to having a stable life. Think about it, man. Your house, man. Whatever winds or rains or snows, the house has foundation and structure. It's gonna stand tall. If it doesn't have any. If it doesn't have good foundation, it's gonna fall. Same thing with your life. So, with the school community, that's what I'm gonna provide. And the little stuff like this, when it comes to nutrition, is what I'm gonna bring to the table. Now, you can get it from anywhere. You can get whatever recipe from anywhere. This is just like a little small thing. It's gonna be a lot of information in one place, is what I'm trying to say. It's 2:24. Today's just been a calm day, bro. Very calm. It's been peaceful. I really enjoy this peace, man. Like, I feel it. Like, I feel peace. And I've been feeling peace for a long time. And I'm glad I'm at that point. And I'm glad I'm at the position to where I can control who I'm around. And I don't let any vultures get in my proximity and ruin it. There's so much comfort in being in solitude, bro. I'm telling you. And I know a lot of people who they're scared to be alone. For what? Are you scared to be alone? That's where you grow. That's where you learn yourself. That's where you learn what you like and what you don't like. That's where you learn what you're made of. That's where you get to see, what your character is in solitude. That's where the growth happens. For the rest of the day, I got a storyboard for my main channel. I dropped my main channel, and God's in control, man. I dropped my main channel, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I ain't posting in a minute, and I already knew, like, yeah, first vid back, it's probably not gonna perform the best, and it wasn't. It was performing terribly. But then the day though, it started picking up. I'm like, oh snap! It's like, I don't be worried, bro. It's like God be in control. Like, you just gotta do what you gotta do, bro. That's one thing that I can say. As long as you do what you gotta do, day in and day out, don't let up. Keep applying that same pressure. Keep remaining focused. Keep just being diligent to your work. Y'all gonna make it work out every time. You just do what you gotta do. Don't worry about what God gotta do. He's God. That's your creator. You stay in your place. Stay in a child's place. In this instance, you're God's child. So I just want to encourage you, bro. Like, if you're not seeing results, if you're not seeing what you want to see and the amount of time that you want to see it, don't worry about it. Just keep pedaling. It's going to come back tenfold. God's going to handle it. He's doing stuff in the back end that you don't even see. You understand? I got a storyboard for my main channel. Got some ideas that I got to kind of write some things about. What else I got to do? I definitely got to work out today. I feel a little off today. I feel a little weak. Like, I feel kind of small. So I got to make sure I hit that gym. Pay for some new bulk for my clothing brand. This junk is crazy, bro. Like, my brand, like, my inventory is shot. I just got it. Today's the 7th. I sold 2 weeks ago. Inventory is cooked. Like, in a good way. Like, it's a blessing, bro. So I'm about to get some more inventory. I'm about to release the pink hoodies. And I'm about to get some tracksuits in. Yeah, I plan on dropping tracksuits, jersey, skull cap, and socks. So I'm really excited about that. Really excited where my brand is going. Just really working on longevity. Really working on just making the customer experience better. I'm actually trying to see what other things I can add to my packages to make the experience better. I really want to make the customer feel good and feel right, feel taken care of. I want to build something so special in my brand, way bigger than clothes. I always say all the time, it's impact over fame with me, bro. The fame is going to come regardless if you're doing good things. It's whatever. But the impact, how you make someone feel, that imprint that you leave on somebody's heart, that's what matters the most. Because when you leave an impact and imprint on somebody, you live on forever. If I die today, there's gonna be a piece of me in a lot of people. That's so powerful. That's way more than fame. If you ask me, you should always strive for impact over fame. You get more out of impact. With fame, you can be famous today and gone tomorrow. That's real talk. So I'm really thinking about what I can add to my packages, like some free products. You guys let me know what's some free products I can add to packages, whether it be a keychain. I got stickers, thank you card. I don't know. I'm just thinking. And then with streaming, I'm trying to just be honest with you guys. So I got a sponsorship. You guys probably saw it. If you watch my main channel video I just posted, I track fat people in the gym. You see I got a sponsorship. And really, I'm just trying to finish what I have to do I'm just trying to finish what I have to do with that sponsorship, and then get that payment and buy some setups for my IRL stream. Cause that's streaming. Hey, I'm not playing with it. 2025. My first year of 2024, I was being a little passive with it. It just wasn't something I was focused on in the slightest. I'm just doing this to do it. But 2025, I definitely have to approach it with the same intensity that I approach everything else. So after I get this payout, put it right back into the business, bro. That's the name of the game. That's the name of the game, bro. You gotta see these creators and these businesses, bro. The ones that make it, the ones that have longevity, they put it back into themselves. So I gotta do that. Gotta review some bank statements. I'm pretty much just gonna be not nothing not on nothing crazy. Um, it's just another consistent, repetitive day, bro. It is what it is, man. This is my life. This is my life, bro. And sometimes it's funny because I feel like people come and look at this channel. They probably expect something more, but nah, I'm not here to be showing a life that's not mine, bro. This is what I do every day. Simple life, consistent life, repetitive life, and it's okay because I'm working towards something. And these repetitive, redundant, consistent days will pay off when I get that reward. You know what I'm saying? When I get that reward and I think about all these days, it's gonna be worth it. I'm about to finish this smoothie, man, and get on to the next thing for the day. Georgia's so funny, bro. Georgia's hilarious because, bro, for the past 2 weeks, it has been 65 degrees, bro, in early February. And I'm not gonna lie, like, Georgia is so funny because it'll switch up like this. And I'm already hip, so I'm like, yeah, I'm not falling for it. But I'm not gonna lie, it had me in the second half, bro. I thought we were getting spring early. I really thought we were getting spring early, bro. But of course, right on schedule, man. It's back looking like freaking winter wonderland. Not for real, but you know, I'm just talking. Rainy day though, so I definitely not going out at all today. Haven't gone out. Just been in my room. Not even. I'm at the office now, but I've just been in my bedroom, just kind of doing like clothing brand stuff, editing some reels, trying to just like prepare for my next rollout. You know, which is so important. You know, I plan on dropping like three weeks from now, but like that kind of preparation. You know, if you want to execute and have a like great drop is important. That's not just for clothing. That's just like for any business, anything for real. My clothing brand is doing so good, man. It's just a blessing from God, bro. Because like the people that know, like when I started making clothes, you know, like it wasn't always perfect. I definitely always had a vision, but it was just like 2024, bro. I got that vision as far as identity, which is so important. And I'm not gonna lie, like it kind of actually makes me think about even as like humans, like knowing your identity, because my brand didn't really start doing better until I knew my brand identity. Before I just had a clothing brand name and I dropped clothes, but I didn't really like have an identity. And you know, as humans, when you don't have an identity, you don't know what group to go into. You don't know what your calling is, what your purpose is. So it's like, I feel like that's like a solidifier, just saying like finding your identity is so important. You got to know who you are, you know? So my brand's just been doing amazing. It's only gonna keep getting better. Like I already have like the the mentality of like, oh, I'm so ready for much more. I feel like I just been getting a glimpse and a taste of like what it's gonna be like for like the past like 70 days, 70, 80 days. I haven't missed a day without getting the sale. Besides when my website is closed. when my website is open, I'm selling. And this is good problems to have, but like now I've been forced to like, all right, I gotta keep getting inventory in. But before it was like I would have a drop and I sell out, but there was no, it wasn't like, it's not like my website and my clothes were like high demand. Now they're like high demand. It's like I better get more inventory in so I can keep making sales. Before it's like you like maxed out. Like you might have sold out, but like you didn't sell out like seamlessly. Like it took you, like it was a little grind to sell out. But man, it's just glory to God, man. I'm not sitting here talking like, you know, it's my brain's made it or nothing like that. But it's just like when you know where you come from, you appreciate all the little things. And that's just like me as a person. Like I've always been like so appreciative of like every blessing I get. Just knowing just kind of like my family background. Just seeing, you know, my mom and dad and you know how they raised me and my brother, especially just, you know, I remember them times where when I was young and be on Christmas and, you know, my mom she really did a good job of like making just a thought and just family time important rather than just like getting a gift. Like that gratitude of just being together. So I feel like that gratitude is like really boiled over to a lot of different things, and especially just knowing just the grind that my family, really specific, my mom and dad, just like went through. And I say them specific just because, you know, me and my brother were kids, you know, when they really like going hard. But even as when we got older, my brother, he got his own grind too. That is like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a kind of adversity that a lot of people will give up. And you know me, like I've had a lot of my adversity. I've been going through probably since middle school adversity, where it be, you know, in middle school starts off at a middle school level, where it just comes to, you know, adversity with people and things like that. And then you get into high school when it's like we're talking about my future here and just all type of stuff like that. And I think just like going through like all these different grinds and adversity with my family really has made me appreciative, like the older I get, just because I just know how hard it is to just get somewhere. Like I know how hard it is to like make a play, but since it's hard, it makes like receiving it so much better. And I just feel like one thing I know I will be is a product of patience, just waiting your turn, you know. And I feel like that's a key component to becoming successful, is like being patient and waiting your turn, because it can get so, I said it before, it can get so easy just looking at someone else's plate, looking at all the food on their plate, but you're not even realizing what's being cooked up in your kitchen. That's gonna be so much greater, you know. And a part of patience is having that like tunnel vision mentality, to where you're not looking left and right and you're just going forward. And it kind of reminds me, bro, it's like I went through something. I did track my senior year, and I remember, bro, I didn't, it was like it was to get in the state playoffs. And I remember I didn't want to do it because I didn't like, yeah, I'm fast and bro, you know, but I didn't really care about track. I really did it for basketball, because I'm coming in like, you know, I'm about to go to college, I'm about to go hoop in college, you know, so I'm just getting conditioning right, just trying to stay right. And I remember, I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm not trying, bro, because I don't want to run in state. It was a 4x4, and I remember it was my time to race, and like just the competitiveness in me, I couldn't even enter a competition and not try. So I tried. My team was like, I think you need 6 to qualify. I think we were like 7th, something like that. So I was the last leg, and I got the baton. I'm running, and I'm like hawking people down. Oh no, I think we're 8th. I'm hawking people down, and then it gets to that last 100 meters, and I'm running with the guy next to me. He's probably like 6'4". You know what I'm saying? So long legs. Usain Bolt is 6'4". So long legs, long strides. I'm I'm running with him, and I'm like bumping him. I'm not looking at him though. I'm just like focused on me, focused on my lane. I'm bumping him. He bumping me. Like it's like a real intense race. And we get to like that last 10 meters, bro. And then I dive in the finish line. I dove in the finish line, bro. And we won. And I remember I'm like, my elbows is cut up, my knees. And I remember I'm on the ground, I'm looking up, the whole team on top of me. People punch me in the chest, like, you did it, we in state. And I bring that example because it just like, I didn't know if I won or not. I just knew I put my best foot forward and I tried. And I didn't look at him. I just kept going. Like at that point, it's just about who wants it more. I'm telling you, bro, when it comes to me, like in life, bro, I've always been in situations where I gotta show myself, do I really want it, bro? Whether it be with sports, whether it be with school, whether it be with a job, whether it be with a relationship, whether it be with like, you know, my mom getting into a car accident and I gotta figure things out. Like, whether it be moving out of my home, you know what I'm saying? Like, with me, bro, a part of my story that I tell you guys is that like at 19 or 20, I think I was fresh 20, or like in the middle. You know, I was placed in a situation to where basically if I didn't follow what my parents wanted me to do, I'm probably gonna be on my own. And not them, it's really like my dad, but not him being mean, just like, you know, you got to do this and I'm gonna help you. And it's like, I wanted to be a businessman, I wanted to be an entrepreneur, I wanted to make content, I wanted to do my own thing. You know, I didn't want to be 40 years old regretting my life because I listened to them, because I listened to my parents. You know the people that are so, they hate their life because they listen to other people. They didn't make their own decisions, they didn't have a backbone, which I understand, and I'm not condemning nobody, but like that's real life though. Like, and I didn't want to be that person. Like I said, I can always say I can live with the results if I know I tried, but I didn't want to live a life full of regret, a life full of what is. So I was in a position where I continued to get support financially from my mom and dad, but do something I didn't want to do, or do something I want to do, but get no support. And I did what I wanted to do. And at that moment, I had to see how bad I really wanted this. At that point, it's okay, forget the content right now. We just talking about real life. I had to figure out ways just to pay rent. Like I'm coming up with things just to pay rent. Then it's like, all right, then I get a job, you know, just because I can't just be out here hustling. You know, I get a job, but then it's like, I'm waking up 5 to 1. I get off at 1, I go record. 2 to whatever, I gotta edit, and I'm still in school. But it's like, I didn't make no excuses, I didn't cry about it, because how bad do you want it? This is what you signed up for. If you wanna have an easy situation, okay, you go back and do what they want you to do. Have it be easy. But the life I'm living now is and will be way better than the life I would be living if I remained in that safety net. Sometimes you just gotta jump in that water, bro. Stop being scared. You can't be scared to change your life, bro. You only got one of it. You only got one life, bro. So you having that fear of not wanting to jump in that water and go into the deep end, it's not gonna do nothing but hurt you, bro. Nothing but hurt you, because you won't be able to see the finer things in life. If you at the shallow of the beach and you just putting your feet in the water and you don't want to get in that deep end where everyone else is at, you're not even gonna be able to experience what's over there. All you know is right here, the shallow end. That deep end got so many beautiful things back there, so many people that you never even met, but you're in the shallow end with everyone else, with all your other scary friends. Go to the deep end where people take risks, where people can put you on, where you can meet people, because your network is your net worth, and they're on the deep end. My whole life, bro, I gotta show myself how bad I want it, and I want it bad. And it's not done. I'm still in that right now. Like, I'm doing better than I was yesterday, but I'm not where I want to be. So for that, it's always a keep pushing mentality and a keep pushing moment. I'm nowhere near, bro. Right now, I'm in a situation to where, like, okay, I don't have to work, but where's the generational wealth at? Where's the getting up, snapping the finger, helping somebody? Where's the becoming a revolutionary because you have the funds to do a project and execute it and put the people behind it to push it. Where's that money? You know what I'm saying? Where is just the freedom of like, I work for myself, bro. I'd rather work for myself than someone else, but I still work for myself. I'm not set free from me. If there's like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, and it's a good thing, but I'm saying like, that's the next thing for me, being set free from me to where like, you know what? I don't even have to work today. That's when you know like, all right, you free. I own me, man. I'm the boss of myself. I gotta tell myself what to do. Hey, get to work. Or you're not gonna get paid. Like I'm just thinking about it like that. But I'd rather be myself than someone else. You feel me? I'm about to get back to just editing these, I'm about to edit pictures now for my brand. Get ready for this next drop. And I'm writing some video concepts down. Gotta keep that head up, man. Gotta keep that head up. I just wanna tell you guys, man, that, you know, you're not too far from where you wanna be. All right, like I always say, man, keep pedaling, keep pedaling. It's not meant to be easy. If it was meant to be easy, everybody would be doing it. Your path is truly carved out just for you, and you have to go through these bumps and bruises, you know what I'm saying, so you can develop to who you're supposed to be. You know, I don't know what that is. You don't even know what that is yet, but you'll know when you'll know. But you'll never know until you get there. So keep moving forward. Make sure that, you know, you need a photographer for sure. I mean, because I'm looking at just like numbers and stuff like that, and I'm like, okay, cool. Like, if I make sure that I'm making excess amount of profit, paying them out from profit and stuff like that, yeah, that'll help. Because just like, people just want to support. People might not have enough money just to buy a bigger piece, so they get them a sock bracelet. Keep those that shit,
that thing you got down there?
The rugs?
That shit, I feel like that's something you can always have on deck.
Rugs?
No, well, the rugs, but...
Oh, the skull cap.
The little skull cap.
Yeah. I got...
like headbands and shit, maybe you can do some headbands.
Yeah. I'm actually finna start working on more athletic wear. Which, I'm on, like, right now. So right now what I'm doing is, like, athletic streetwear.
Yeah.
Not just like pure athletic wear, athletic streetwear that has fashion to it,
right.
Because it's easily digestible for customers. You know, not everyone knows how to dress, you know, or even has the kind of eye to see like a really like profound piece. So like I'm dropping things that like will probably in general people would like to build community. Like, I call them community builders. That's what I'm dropping right now. So what you wanna edit first? Well, actually, I want to do the pink one first.
Yeah, let's do the pink one first. And then from there we can just use that same template.
So you...
There's still like some more space right here.
It's probably messing around with the ones that we got to the left. You see? So...
Did you open your camera?
Yeah, you see it?
No, I can't see it. So like this.
This is where my elbow was at.
Yeah. So move up. So we need to move the leg. Okay, your elbow is like here, but the leg is here.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I see. So you put your from here.
Yes.
OK。那是2.5的距离，就是那个皮在这里。过了2.5。这里哦，这里过来。 So here is 16.3, and this one 2.5. So the leather will put like this. Okay, so you can see it. Here is the shoulder and the 就这样子。看得看到，我们这边也这样的。
You see?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Yoko, look at this too. You see right here?
Yes.
It's little morning routines like this that I try to do on a consistent basis that just make my day so much better. Today definitely wasn't the best day to do it because it's hella windy and cold in the mud. Like, probably you can leave this out, but you probably just finish the rest.
He did like this. I said, Mike. He did like this. And he just kept going, but he pointed at me. The nigga pointed at me, man.
He did like this.
No, he didn't do that shit.
So he knew who he was, though.
And y'all all came up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What
Yeah,
happened?
shout out to everybody. Cam,
What happened?
Jim, everybody. Huh?
Y'all was a group, right?
Yeah, I mean,
And y'all played basketball on the same team.
I got like success like way early. I think I met Puff on a Tuesday, and I was already working on a record like Only You probably by that Friday. It happened like this for me. I thought I had money I didn't have. Like I just told you, I was flexing crazy. Yeah. So niggas like, yo, Murder ain't sharing the bag. I never got the bag. Now that we looking back, you can see he never got that bag. Amen. Say I was called. And when God calls you for something, he'll never tell you to do something you're going to fail at.
Feeling good. I'm looking solid. Looking solid. I'm a really, hone in. Take some different strategies and regimens to really put on. I'm about to put on a lot of size. Like for real. Like very intentional, I mean. I feel like the last years, You know, my goal is be eating like 4,000 calories a day. I'm gonna try and get it like 5,000. It's gonna be pretty hard, but I just gotta be very diligent. You know, and drink way more water than I've ever had. You could be asking like what side I'm trying to get to. Like, nah, I'm not trying to be no meathead, no bodybuilder, but there's a lot of like space I gotta fill out in my body. So I'm trying to do that. I just wanna be more wise. Take up more space in the room. I feel like I've said that before, but I feel like, and I can do that right now with what I'm doing, but it'll probably take a little longer. I kind of wanted to happen a little sooner than later. You know, by the summertime, you'll see noticeable change in my body, significant, and yeah, and along with that, just even doing more high intensity training. Like you saw, I was just stretching, but it was cold. It was 20 degrees this morning. I was about to get a run in. I'm like, you could lost your mind. You think I'm about to run in this? It was 20 degrees and windy, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stretch. So I got that morning sun stretched. But even with that, I'm gonna make sure I'm doing a lot more running. Do it at nighttime around the city of Atlanta. I'm gonna do a lot of sprints. I'm gonna get back in basketball training. Like really working on my game. And it's crazy because basketball is just something that I've just neglected because it just don't drive me no more. You know, that don't pay me. You see, a lot of these niggas, bro. Oh, excuse me, a lot of these people. Like, when I think about a lot of creators, they be so fiend out the hoop. And it's really just because they just now started getting buckets. I'm just be honest with you. Like, so when it was time to do something else in my life, it was okay. Like, I'm all in something else. And I didn't gave the game of basketball so much already. I'm talking about every day, like dead ass every day. Like in high school, my high school was so simple, bro. I knew my parents trust me because I didn't do nothing but go to the basketball court. And if I couldn't go out that day, I'm outside dribbling, jump rope. So imagine like putting all that for 4 years, and then obviously I'm going to college. I'm like, I'm about to do this again. I'm about to play in college. COVID happened. All right, pivot. Boom. All right, I'm really in. I was making videos since a kid too, but it was almost like, all right, pick what you about to do for real. All right, I'm not hooping no more. Let's go all on the videos. But it's funny because I see some niggas, they be so fiend on the hoop, and they be asking me, how can you don't hoop? You don't hoop no more? And it's like, bro, I done gave so much to basketball, like, and it don't pay me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm at the point now where I just don't want to lose the abilities I have. And when I say the abilities, I'm just talking about athletically. And I stay in the gym, but there's things that I know. Obviously, I'm 24 now, and you don't hit your prime until about like 28, 29. But there's things that I know, like, I'm just naturally just better. I'm just older. Like, my balance is better, my reflexes are better, just a lot of things that's better, and I want to train them. You know, I just want to make sure that I stay a top-notch athlete. You know, like, given the opportunity, like, I could go do something professionally. Like, do something. I'm not saying basketball. I'm just saying do something based on just athleticism. I could, but the saying that, you know, stay ready so you don't got to get ready, that's real. Like, I just want to be top notch at everything I do, everything I touch. And I get lost sometimes because I get to like worry about other things, and it's hard to be good at everything because there's only so much time in the day. And to be great at something, not even good. To be great at something, you got to give it a certain level of time. So I don't know. I just want to do so much in my life, bro. That's why I'm like. That's why I really want to just be wealthy, bro. It's not about nothing materialistic for me. It's just about that freedom just to do what you want. I'm talking about we wake up, we go stretch, we got a chef, we go do weight training, we go hoop, we box, we run. Like that's gonna be a fun life for me, bro. For real. Mom good, dad good. Boom. We living. So, but yeah, I'm gonna really get back into that basketball training and even boxing. Like, well, boxing is so on and off for me because it's such a big commitment, bro. Like a lot of this stuff just takes so much commitment, and that's what be. Sometimes the past few years, I'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna really hoop. I'm really hoop again. But I just forget the level of commitment it takes. I'm like, damn. It's like I have so many other things to do. So I'm gonna really figure it out, but I know it's something that I want to do though. And with boxing, I just don't want no one to fuck with me, bro. And when I say fuck me, I don't mean like bother me. I mean like actually F with me. Like anything that any person could challenge me in, you can't compete. That's my mentality. It's been like that for a very long time. Since elementary school. Like, I'm the type of person, bro, I don't want to compete with you and you feel like, yeah, I might win, but like, you could, like, I like dominating. Like, I don't like beating people and stuff. Like just by a hair. If we play 1-on-1, I want to beat you 11-2 and to dab you up, good game. Like, that's my mentality. If we box, I whooped your ass. It was not a back and forth. If we race, no comp. Real talk. And the thing with me is like I'm not a showboater, so I'm the type of person like I really will beat you on something and be like, hey man, like that's good work, man. Let's keep getting better. Like, but me and you both know like what I just did to you. It was a life lesson. I think for me, when it starts getting real trash talk is when someone starts with me. And I think I developed that my sophomore year because before then I wasn't really a talker. I was just, hey man, let's just play the game, you know. I want to win, I'm competitive. But I wasn't trash talking, I think. Had in my sophomore year, the school I was at, people were just talking trash. It's like where I grew up, a lot of people that hooped at my school, you know. Where I grew up is the south. It's the south side, you know. It's deep south side of Atlanta, but people are coming from like different neighborhoods to this one place. So I'm around a lot of different personalities, a lot of different upbringings, but it's all the same thing though. Like dog, like the mentality's still the same, but it's just different kinds of people, and it's just trash talk, to the point where it's like I'm so confused because I'm like, it's not even the trash talk that you do outside like with your brother or something like that. It's just like I'm talking about niggas calling you bitch and shit. And I remember for me, I'm like, to me this is fighting stuff. Like you trying to hit, you trying to fight. And but I realized that, you know, it's just tactics to get people out of their game, like in your head. So that's when I realized like, oh okay, like yeah, nah. Because when it comes to trash talk, like I'll do that better than you. But for me, I drew a line. Like there were just certain things I wouldn't say. But these other kids, they saying all the shit. So, okay. So that's when I became like, all right, you gonna trash talk me and you're breaking all the rules. You going over the line. But I'm about to do it way better than you. That's why I advise people like when you compete with me, don't trash talk me. I will trash talk you crazy and make you not even want to play more. I'll make you question because I'm gonna trash talk you and then whoop and then bust your ass while I'm doing it. That's the thing. And then you're gonna hear it. So I'm gonna trash talk you before I even do good, and then trash talk you after I do good. But that only happens when people start with me. I just like to come on and do what I gotta do. But hooping for sure, that's a real mama mentality thing for me. Like hooping, yeah, or anything compete like boxing too. I noticed that with boxing. Like I get to being a gremlin. But you gotta be a certain kind of person to be able to handle it and take it. You know, if you soft, please get away from me, man. Please. But it's all fun though, bro. I just want to be better, man. That's all my heart really desires is to be better. Because what are you living for if you're not trying to be better? It's really the whole purpose of life is to be better. Like even if you think about just your relationship with God, it's just the whole point is why you're on earth is to grow, is to be better with God. So then when you die, you go to heaven. Like the whole point of life is to be better. If you don't approach it that way, bro, you'll never really maximize or see your full potential. Ever. It's not even on your mind. It should be on your mind to want to get better. It shouldn't be a passive thing. And so, for me, it's just some things I want to be better at. I want to be a better communicator. I want to be a better son. I want to be a better, brother. Better partner, better hooper, better boxer, better creator, better entertainer, better speaker, better person, better reader, better writer. Just want to be better. And I ain't gonna lie, like the last 2 weeks, bro, it's been rough. And not rough like anything detrimental has happened to me, but rough as far as like mentality. Like I was in a mental funk, and I've actually been getting out of it last couple of days because obviously you say your prayers, but you work harder. When you get in a mental funk and it's clouded, you don't really know like what you're doing, where to go. I suggest you get up and work harder in something. So for me, I was having like a mental funk, just like with business and specific content. Clothing wise, I'm doing solid. I'm just waiting on my next drop to be finished. It's supposed to be finishing this week. They're gonna send it off top of next week. But content, I'm just going through a struggle, bro. Going through a real struggle. And it was kind of like still was discouraging, bro. It was like I just don't know what to do, man. And past couple days, I just like let me just work harder in the gym, like real talk. And I feel like just working harder at something has helped me kind of clear my mind and kind of get some clarity, like real talk. I think obviously it's natural for us as humans to get to start just moving, just sorry. Like I'm just being honest. I'm just being sorry. Like I've been ass, and it actually really hurts me to say that, bro, because the past 2 weeks I was doing stuff that I ain't never really ever do. Like I'm going multiple days. I'm not really getting nothing done. Like I'm floating in the day. I'm just floating. Like I got my to-do list, but I might write 10 things. I might get 3 things done. What am I doing, bro? What am I doing? And it's because of how I'm feeling towards a specific area, and it's just like messing my brain up. Because it's a big part of what I'm doing. It's content stuff, bro. It's helped me reach a lot of people through my gifts. My gift to be able to create, entertain people, and inspire people. I reach a lot of people. So I take it serious. So it's like, I'm like, damn. And I'm trying to hit milestones this year. So I get to just, the way I was living last 2 weeks is like, I don't feel like I'm just not doing much, bro. Even the gym, like I wasn't even really at the gym. It was like, I was just, my brain, bro, like I've never got like that. I know I'm human too. But it was just like, damn, like, I can't be wasting life, bro. I can't be wasting my life. That's how I felt. Imagine, I feel like that over 2 weeks. People be doing that for years. Can you imagine wasting your life for years? Getting up with no purpose? You ain't completing nothing? Year after year? You gotta be, bro, you gotta be sick. How? How does one even get to that point? To where you just get up and don't care? Like, what has to occur? There's adversity that my family has faced that a lot of people would give up. And I see my mom and dad, they don't give up. I see my brother, he don't give up. So it's like I'm aware of some pretty lows. And we still push through. So I'm thinking like, damn, what else has to occur to where you go years and years and years and years and years of not being on shit and being okay with it. Can't be that way, bro. You can't be that way. We all go through things, bro. But the whole name of the game is how you get up out of it. What are you gonna do? It's a part of the story. If you didn't have no tough times, your story would be boring. Think about it. All it is God giving you some information, some substance for your book you're gonna write one day. Gotta be interesting. You gotta keep pushing through. Figure out how you gonna maneuver. And it's gonna be straight. But yeah, I gotta get out this mental funk, which I feel like I'm currently doing. Can't be in a funk, especially when you got a lot of pressure. You got people depending on you. Life is just so interesting, bro. Like, my life is just like, I don't know. When I think about just my day to day, bro, it's just spent in so much solitude, bro. It's done that for a long time. And there's been times where it's been less than others, but right now I feel it again, where it's like, it's just hella solitude. This is where you grow. This is where you grow, bro. Always remember, bro, you weren't meant to be regular. Always remember that. And with that reality, you gotta remember that you can't move regular. You can't think regular. Always remember that. So when you navigate through this life and you're going through your walks every single day, be very mindful of your steps. Be very mindful of your actions. Because your actions will lead you to a regular life or irregular life. But when you know that you're not supposed to be regular, those regular moves will irk you. They will bother you. Because you know, I'm not supposed to be moving like that. That's not me. That's not my calling. Like me, bro, I wasn't called to be regular. Period. And with that, you're going to be misunderstood, and you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with it. You're not antisocial. You're not arrogant. You're not a bad guy. You're someone who understands their calling, and you're honed in on it, and you locked in on it. And you can't allow people to pop your bubble that you're in. You can't allow people to pop that mental state that you're in, because you know if people take you off track, that's going to affect you and a lot of people behind you depending on you. So it comes with this game, and you have to embrace it. It is what it is. It's life. You're going to be misunderstood. You have to accept that. The people that want to be understood are the people that want to fit in. They want to blend in. They want to be regular. Don't you think regulars will understand regulars? We live in a regular world. Why would a regular understand someone who isn't regular? Only a dog gonna recognize a dog. Game recognize game. And you gotta realize that. You gotta understand that. You can't shy away from it. It comes with the game.